Hey, Mud Squad, welcome. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties over here, so bear with me and we will check to see if the notification has gone out and that the sound is working. And then I'll get into what I'm doing today. Oh, gosh. Normally it's Thursdays I have all my tech issues. But for some reason, I am having tech issues today. So I almost canceled the live. Not feeling good. I've got a little bit of a slight headache. Nothing that I can't manage right now. But not sure exactly how long the live will be today. Yeah, so I'm having trouble getting my chat to pull up on my desktop. I don't know what is going on there. So today, it'll finally come in here in a few minutes, I guess. Today, normally this is my overhead camera. Um, but for some reason it overheated today and drained the battery. Let's see, do I have enough power? I don't know if I should charge it or not. So I had to use the tablet and thank God that was pretty much fully charged today. Let me see if I can get this to charge. If I can get this to charge, then I can switch cameras, but today is just one of those crazy days, y'all. So I'm actually working on working on Chuck Penson's The Golden Valley. I'm doing this for Ticket to Ride and You're the Horse. Um, okay. All right, so it's charging the phone. All right, so the phone that's charging. That'd be fine. Don't ask me why. Get out of here, woodbug. Oh no, you're not a woodbug. You're one of them little doodle bugs. Could not tell you why I'm having so many issues today. But no, since I'm working on this for Ticket to Ride and You're the Horse. And I'm also working on Woodsy Witch. It's from it's by Kristen Block, but it was when she was with still with Diamond Art Emporium. She's now I think she's one with the Diamond Art, if I'm not mistaken. And I've got a section done on that. I'm working on my second section on this check Penson. This sucker is 93 by 70. So thank gosh they're, Ticket to Ride's a 12-week event. So around 12 weeks. And then year to year, the horse course is all year. So I will be able to get this done, I think. You know, but if not, it's okay. If I don't get it done this year. So what I'm doing is I'm working, let me see, I'm working down 3 sections, and then I'll move over, do the next 3 sections, move over, do the next 3 sections, so on, so on, so on, until I get this whole top done. Let's see. I figured that would be an easier way to work this one, than to go, one section across, all the way across, and have, move it back and forth like that. I'll be proud of myself, actually, though, if I do get this finished before the end of the year. Because this is a huge canvas, but I will be adding other canvases in throughout the year for a few events. Gotta see what I have for what you'll call classic. I don't know what I have that would fit that. Do I have the one that looks like the My Little Pony? Oh, I do have that one. Exit page. I'm still over here fighting with this desktop, y'all. So bear with me if you see my eyes darting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the text over here is just so small for my eyes. But anyway, so let's see, what else have I got going on? I've been asked how people can send me gifts or PayPal Cash or Cash App for my birthday, which is the 25th. So I've put my Cash App in my PayPal in a little scrolly thing going by. Plus, it's all in the Linktree link at the top of the chat. My Amazon wish list is in there as well. So those are ways that people ask for me to put them. You don't have to do anything. I'm just, was just letting people know it's there. It was just, I was asked of how they could support me and send me gifts. So that's why that's there. Let's see what else. Okay, so the sound is working. Members, I will be getting some videos out for the members in the next couple of days. I'm still working on them behind the scenes. One of them is I don't know when I'll release it. But it's going to be, um, I found most pictures of all the canvases I've done. I still need to go through a few things and look. But I found most of all the canvases that I've done in the last 5 years of diamond painting, because this year will mark my 6th year of diamond painting. So I want to put out that video. I do have a time lapse. I'll be working on. What else? I'm trying to think of what else. I might. I think I'm going to do a Q&A. I do have some questions and stuff that I've accumulated, and I might go ahead and do those. Um, so that's coming up. See what else. I do have some stuff coming for unboxing. Just not, it probably won't be here till later in the month. I'm so excited. I won gift cards to this company twice. So back to back, actually, within a week of each other. So I've got those coming. Oh no, I just put those on the wrong one. Thank God, I just realized what those were. Where are my tweezers? My angled ones. No, I want my angled ones. I have so many pairs of tweezers in here. It is freaking hard to find one pair of tweezers. Oh, there they are. There they are. So I need to pull those out. I put those on the wrong symbol. That's what I get for not paying attention, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm still catching up on sleep. And not feeling good, but I wanted to, I know I could have canceled the live, but I felt like it's a new year. I need to, um, get myself out there the best I can. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm not everyone's shot of whiskey, whatever. But I figure just, I always do that. I always pick out too many. I just figured that, I need to stay in the algorithm, to get myself pushed out. I don't know. I'm not one to promote myself out like that, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to start doing that. And that is a hard task for me. I don't know. I think it's a pride thing, actually, because I feel like if I promote myself out there, I'm begging, I'm begging for people to watch my channel. I'm, you know, um, begging people to, join my Patreon or to join my my YouTube members, um, or to, you know, donate to the channel or whatever. Because every now and then YouTube will pop it up about me setting a goal, and I always set the same goal. It's, I choose, how many, for it, but it's always usually the same thing, that all money goes back into the channel, you know, to help with, paying for the StreamYard, and to buy stuff for um, uh, unboxings, and those type of things. Um, but to me, talking about it is it's setting my ADD, ADHD, dyslexic, OCD brain crazy, because my brain is telling me, oh, you're begging, you're begging. I guess that comes from when I first got monetized, and I was hanging out in different communities then. It was like I would talk about my channel, or I would talk about having memberships or whatever, and people would be, oh, you're just begging, stop begging, stop begging. So I guess that's why I don't talk about it all the time, but it is what it is, I guess. Um, you know, but I guess I have to look at it is that this is my job, basically. Um, I have no other income that I get, so um, my YouTube is basically my job. So I get, I have to look at it as I'm getting paid to do a hobby I like, for one, but for two, I need to um, consistently post stuff, which I have questions of the week that go up. Um, I think the question of the week went up on Friday, so there'll be a new one this Friday. Um, but and I just haven't, between the holidays and being sick and recovering from the bruised rib, which that's a lot better. I can actually move a lot better now. I mean, it's still bruised a little, but nothing compared to what it was. And so now I can get back into sitting at my desk working and filming longer than an hour or two, Um, basically, that's all I've been able to sit at my desk here, past few weeks. But that's only because I don't know, I just wasn't feeling good. Um, you know, but it's that time of year. Past few years, right before my birthday, I knock on wood, this year don't happen. But past few years, right before my birthday, I've gotten like freaking sick as a dog. Um, so I'm hoping that don't happen this year. So it'd be, if it does, it does. If it, but I'm hoping it don't. And there's nothing you can do. You know, most of the time it's just a virus. You know, and there ain't much you can do but you know take meds and rest and drink plenty of fluids and stuff like that for a virus. Now, bacterial, they can usually um, treat you better with antibiotics for that. But a virus, normally they just tell you to take Tylenol or something like that and get a lot of rest and stuff. I'm gonna have a hot tea. to walk to the store down the street here and get some soda. I got enough for my PayPal to do that. I think I do. Either that or I'll just make more hot tea. Yeah, that might be easier. Because it's cold outside. Hi, Mia. Oh yeah, it usually I get sick right before my birthday, and it clears up just before my birthday. It's usually just like a common cold, except year before. No, was it last year? Yeah, it was 2023. 2023. I don't know what the heck stomach bug I got, but boy, it knocked me out for almost the whole month of January. I got a wicked nasty stomach bug. Oh, okay, good. I had I had downloaded all my on Facebook. You can go in and download all your files, your personal data files and stuff like posts and all that. Because hoping a lot of the pictures and stuff I want to take, I'm looking for, are in that file. Uh, but but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy though. Today I'm having technical issues, so um, for some reason the overhead cam. This is what I use for the overhead cam. It overheated and drained the battery, so I had to put that on. I have a portable charger, so I've got that on there. It's charging up, and I had to bring out the tablet for the overhead cam. So yeah, it's not the best quality. I like the overhead when I use the phone. Quality's a little bit better, but you got to work with what you have in a pinch. Usually, it's my Thursdays. I have the technical difficulties. Yeah, I started having technical difficulties yesterday, right before Principal Painter's live, Kara's live. My desktop wanted to act up, so I just watched on the, on the phone. Um, and now today, the phone that I use for the overhead wants to be a butt. So I had to switch, for the day. So Mia, I seen that on the news about what you were talking about over there, where you all can't send letters to the or whatever. Um, is it just letters or is it your packages too, Mia? I wasn't understanding that if it was just letters or if it was also your packages. But that was on our news here this morning. Um, that's crazy. So how are you guys going to be able to send mail back and forth in Denmark then? But yeah, I don't know what I would do if that happened here. Thank God I'm techie because I could send emails, but I don't know if they stop mail here. I don't know what I would do. That would really irk my nerves to not be able to send mail back and forth. I mean, because that affects you being able to pay bills. If you pay bills through the mail, you know, to send or receive bill, your bills if you get them through the mail. That's just crazy. So if I get this section done, I don't think I'm going to start this section here yet. Well, I might not start that section yet because I need to, but I've got release papers coming. So for two things. Yeah, I know. That's still, I mean, but still. Oh, so you have, but will you be able to send them and receive them from other, send them out to other countries and receive them from other countries, or, um, yeah, that's just weird. I mean, a lot of people do rely on the mail. I don't understand why they're saying that, you know, it's costs so much, but I mean, there's people that send mail every day. Yeah, they I'm like, I don't think they really thought it through at first, to tell you the truth. Um, to just abruptly stop mail like that. I mean, like say you still be getting sending packages and stuff, but to abruptly just, well, you could always, I guess, get, you know, a thin little box, maybe about that, that thick, and big enough to put an envelope in, and you could send your letters that way. Um, but that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't think I could handle that. uh, I really don't, because sometimes, I'll still send a regular letter, or especially like, here in the United States, if they did that, it would be really, if you're not a tech savvy person, it would be crazy. Um, yeah, see, I mean, that's crazy. But like here, if they stop doing that for us, people who, you know, are on government assistance or things like that, we get sent recertification letters, um, which matter of fact, I just got mine a few days ago. I got to fill out the paperwork and send it back. And, and then I have a phone interview in February with them. But, we have to send that paperwork back, so if they stopped or we can't send letters, that would really hurt a lot of people who are not tech savvy, because you can also fill it out on their website, web portal. Um, Oh, wow. See, here we still have people that pay bills by, I don't. Me and mom, I pay them all online, but there's still people here that use checks and they still pay, by mail. They still mail checks or money orders for their bills. Me, we either are rent electric, and if we have a gas bill, because um this time of month we get a gas bill maybe every month or so, or every 2 months, depending on, um, and then our water bill, I call in and pay that over the phone. Oh, that's good. At least, I mean, okay, so you're still going to be able to send them, but like say it's going to be through another carrier. But still, I mean, that's still a hassle. I mean, you have to get, used to all that. Um, you know, when you get yourself in a routine of this is how I mail things out and all, it when something like that happens, it disrupts your routine, and you got to train yourself to the new routine. And that's crazy though, because by the time you get used to one routine, then it's like they change that on you. um or at least I found that out, but that's what it is. But yeah, so most of our, like I say, our bills, we pay them, either put them in, deposit them in the bank to our landlord's account. He gave us the deposit slips to be able to do that, or we pay them online. So, which works out a lot better paying them online. Oh, okay. Huh. See, we don't have that here. We can either pay in person, um, to some places, well, a lot of places let you do that, or you pay by money order or check, or you can pay. Some of them you could pay it online, and others you can pay it over the phone. Oh, I send letters every so often, but not. I mean, I don't send them a whole lot, but when I need to, you know, we have what's called the forever stamp here, though, which right now is 78 cents. Um, so yeah, some people pay through their banks here as well, but um most bills here are paid either, like say, in person via money order or a check, um, or you can pay them. Some you can pay online. A lot of them you can call and pay it from your debit or credit card over the phone. Just making sure that's all that letter. I think I am going to have to go get me some caffeine here in a little bit. Oh, I got my birthday. One of my birthday presents came in yesterday. Mom got me a new pair of shoes. And they came in yesterday. So This is my new, these are my new shoes Mom got me. Um, they got pretty roses and skulls on them. So, yippee, I love them. And they fit so well. And they're nice as stretchy shoe, kind of shoe. Got a nice tread on them and everything. So yeah, so those are my new shoes for my birthday. So I'll get to wear them out in a little bit if I go to the store. Which, yeah, I may just do about an hour live today, just because I want to walk to the store and um, like I said, I'm not feeling 100% today, so I may need to go out and get some fresh air too. That might be a thing. Oh, get out of here. Let's see. What letter do I want to do next? Let's go with the H. That one's sticking out to me. H 14. No. Oh, 11. But yeah, so as soon as I'm feeling a little bit, better, um, because I could sit longer, now that my rib is healed somewhat. I mean, it's still a little sore, but nothing that I can't manage. Then I will get the members videos filmed, and then once I post those, they will actually go out to everybody else. If you're not a YouTube member, they'll go out to you, a day or two after I post them to the members. So right now, actually, I think I have, on my days I don't go live, I believe I have some, when we do a live stream, at the end of our live stream, it asks if we want to, repurpose some of our content and chop it into little shorts. So I do that. I've got a bunch of those posted right now, that will post out to be on the channel, until I get some content video filmed out. So sorry guys, I just thought I was going to sneeze there for a minute. All right, so that's all the H's. This is coming out so pretty. And this is just trees in the top corner of the canvas. But it's so gorgeous. And both of these canvases, I'm working on this one and Woodsy Witch. They're both really confetti heavy. But I'm finding them really enjoyable to work on. So this is what I got done on Woodsy Witch. This is one of the ones I'm doing for your the one I'm doing for your Wizards and Witches and Wizards event, Mia. So I've got that top corner done, and that tree is so freaking sparkly. There is, I know, dust industrials. There's ABs. I know it's 550 industrial, and oh my god, that is my first time seeing the 550 industrial. And I love 550 is my favorite DMC. Purple was one of my high school colors, graduating colors, purple and gold. And then our sports was blue and white and purple and gold as well. If we were away, we were in blue and gold. And if in white, if we were home, we were purple and gold. But yeah, don't it? But I had never seen the 550 Industrial, and I was working on it the other day, and I'm like, okay, it's got my 550, and then all of a sudden, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that's a Industrial, Like I was flabbergasted, but I'm having fun. I'm really having fun working both of these. 20. Um, and I thought this was going to be, yeah, really. I think what is kind of not really stressing me, but it had me a little on the anxious side is the size of this canvas. This is not the one I'm working, the Chuck Penson. It's 93 by 70. So this is the largest canvas I've ever did to date. Now, the Woodsy Witch is my very first ever canvas with over 65 colors. It has 90 colors. And it's a 40 by 50. And I'm sitting here like, how did they chart out 90 colors into this canvas? But I'm trusting the process. I missed an H. So I'm trusting the process on that one. And of course, I love the artwork, and because I love the artist, she's a sweetie. I love Kristen. She is so sweet. That's actually Whiskey Witch that comes in the chat is Kristen. So, but yeah, so that is the two canvases I'm working on for now. I have my cat canvas over there, but I just haven't. I mean, it's from Amazon, but I may actually kit that up and work on it in between these two. Because right now I'm going to, I think, dedicate Tuesdays, I believe, are going to be dedicated to the Chuck Penson, and my Thursdays until it's done are going to be dedicated to the Woodsy Witch. I think I'm just going to flip-flop, back and forth on the days, and then have one in between to kind of break up the monotony of the all the confetti. And then I think I'm going to kit this one up to work on. This came from Amazon. I called it Sweet Kitty and the Flowers. So this has got a lot of color blocking in it. So this will go pretty quick. Oh, it's got my Nemesis 310. It's only got the 310, not the 939. So yay. Yeah, see, no, this is as big as I can go, and I can't go no higher. This one, if I'm not pulling my hair out by December, that's going to be a good thing. Because I'll probably stress getting closer towards the end of the year if I don't have this over halfway done or almost done. Yeah, but I know that there are some events I can enter this one in as far as we go along. not only the year of the horse, but I know there's some other events that don't require a new start that I can probably use it for. Yeah, ain't it? It was sent to me as a gift. And I thought it was stinking little cute. Now I do have one, and I'm thinking I've seen this canvas done by other people, and I want to say that theirs was I don't know if it was DAC or another licensed company. So I'm kind of on the fence about doing it on live. See if I can find it. I can't remember what it. This was also sent to me as a gift. Here it is. I swear I've seen this from a licensed company. I don't know where, but I know I've seen this from a licensed company, and I can't remember who or where. I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it on lives. So okay, it's Dacmia. Okay, I was thinking so. That'll only be the second canvas I've gotten. That was stolen art, and it came in a mystery box as well. So, it actually came in the same mystery box as the other one, the little dragon. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on live. I'm gonna that'd be one I'll do, off camera. Just as like a to decompress, because it's a lot of color blocking in that one too. To like decompress at some point from all the confetti in this one as well. So, but I was thinking it was unlicensed. Stolen art. Shoot, I'll spit my words out in a minute. Gee, Mother Christmas. Um, but I might go to the store here in a few. But yeah, but if I have an inkling, something just I'm like, I'll do the image, but I won't do it on cam. I mean, because it was a mystery box of canvases that was sent to me as a gift, and nobody know, the gifter don't know, and I don't know until I open it. Just what is in there. I mean, that's what I like about mystery boxes. They are a surprise. I can't do a mystery canvas though. Oh my gosh, I cannot wrap my head around all the black and white symbols in your schematic is black and white. And it's like then you go and of course your drills are in colored, but even your stickers are black and white. I just can't wrap my head around that one. That just literally just that messes with my brain. Hi, Jojo. What are you doing, Jojo? I hear you over there. Playing with a piece of paper. This cat loves to play with paper. Yeah, but the other one that I had that was I found out, was stolen art was it was a ripoff of Little Dragon Ball Z. But the thing is, I don't get it because I've done reverse image look on both of them, and it didn't pull anything up. So I don't know. I might use Google Lens next time and see what that pulls up. But yeah, I did the reverse image lookup and it didn't come back with anything. So, but I didn't have the inkling I did with the little dragon as I did with this one, because I had seen someone had done that canvas, and and I noticed it was larger, and so that's why I've had um a little like hesitation with that one. But it's bound to happen when you do get Amazon or canvases or Temu, or because they don't police and regulate their okay, Mia. They don't police and regulate their copyright like we do. And some other countries do. But China don't regulate theirs. They just take an image and do it, which is wrong. And when I can get a licensed canvas, I do. But being on a tight budget, and I can't always do that. I always have my Amazons to fall back on, and I always do my due diligence to make sure that it's not stolen art, or I think it's stolen art. But when stuff is sent to me, that I don't know that I'm even getting, it comes from, God bless their heart, the anonymous viewer. I've been getting stuff. Okay. Yeah. I love her artwork. Her artwork is gorgeous. But the anonymous viewer has been sending me stuff for years now. Again, God, I'm talking about back when we still had Yahoo Chat. um, and so you know, um, you know, it is what it is. But I try, like I say, I try to do my best to weed it out and not do it online. Um, just means, just because a piece of stolen art doesn't mean I still can't do it and just, put it in my portfolio. Um, but I'm just not going to. Oh, okay, Mia, thank you. Um, I'm not going to do it, like I say, online. I will still do it, but just, out of the public eye, pretty much. But, when we order the mystery boxes, we don't know what we're getting. So, it's bound to happen. And this will only be the second time it's happened for me. In 5 years, this will only be the second time it's happened. So I kind of, I look at that as a win-win, I guess. But I'm probably going to try. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. Almost at the hour mark. Probably going to go to the hour, and then I'm going to jump out for the day because I want to walk to the store really quick before it gets too late. And that's about a 15-minute walk. And my cat is over here going crazy on the bed. I don't know what she's doing. See, I've never had luck with AliExpress. I ordered something from them, it never came, and when I tried to get a refund, it was only $5 for whatever it was. I can't I think it was a phone charger or something, and they would not give me my refund. Um, so I don't even order from them anymore. Okay. Let's find the E. Percent sign is 17. 16. Yeah, my head. I think I need to take a walk and get some fresh air because that'll probably help my head a lot. But anywho, um, because yeah, because I'll be getting $9 next week. Okay. I don't know. I may be able to I don't have that many more colors to do, so I might be able to push through and finish this section off. Yeah, I mean, to have only two pieces in the 5 years I've been diamond painting is not, I don't think that's really bad. I mean, it's not good that it's was stolen artwork, but I mean, it's not bad that that's all I've had. Um, could have been a whole lot worse than that. So, and I know there's people out there that really they don't care. I mean, I have seen some people that when I've talked about, you know, artwork being stolen, it's like they're like, "Oh, what's wrong with that?" Who cares if it's. I'm like, okay, you'd be the one that would probably, you know, um, your mom or whoever, your loved one passed away, you'd be the one to rob them blind, of all their, stuff that was left for inheritance. People that inherited it. So it didn't come out the way I wanted it said, but it made sense when I said it in my brain. But I'm like, I believe the artists should get paid for their art, their hard work. You know, I mean, yeah, budget friendly canvases are nice, but don't be an ass and steal someone's artwork. That they worked hard on, and don't compensate them. You know, but we all know that the budget friendly canvases like on Amazon and Temu and you know AliExpress and Wish and places like that, we know they come from China, and China don't regulate, their copyright laws. So, but if I think it looks like a canvas that I've seen or an artist I know, then I won't buy it. But if it's been gifted to me, I have no say of it. Um, so. Okay, I'm making sure that was all that letter. But yeah, so okay, just over the hour mark. Looks like I may only have 4 or 5 more symbols. Has like my sponges and my 2 of my lily pads were getting to the point where they needed replacing. So I just got a pack of compressed kitchen sponges from Amazon. I traced I used one of these bottles and traced the turned it up this way with the lid off and traced it and then cut it out and put it in my lily pads. So now I have, it actually sticks above the lily pad a little bit, but now I have a new sponge in my lily pads. So I thought that would, see. Okay, here, doodle bugs. All right, I need this. So yeah. Yeah, kitchen. I was gonna say yeah, but I went ahead and just ordered me some sponges. And now those will last a good while, before I have to cut new ones again. So, because I try to alternate my lily pads on which one I'm using. I have 3 of them. Um, I have the little purple panda. I got this during the Asian year-long event. I have a little turtle, or in Spanish, he's called tortuga. I have a little turtle, or tortuga. And then I have the black and pink axolotl. For now. Keyword for now. Unless I win one again. I won the turtle, but I had gotten, well, actually, you could say I won the panda and the axolotl as well, because I had won a gift card to Tracy's DP World. So I got some putty and the lily pads. Wow, my brain blanked for a minute, y'all. I guess it's because I've been cooped up in the house for the past couple of days. Alexa, what's the weather?
It's partly cloudy and 49 degrees right now. Today's high is 49 degrees with a low of 44 degrees. Feels like 46 degrees currently.
Wow. And yeah, she's got a new voice, y'all. With that whatever plus. I woke up this morning, asked her a question, and I was shocked with the voice. But I like the new voice. I actually like the new voice better. And now when I asked the weather, she actually told me the feel like temperature as well. So that's cool. The old one never told me that. So, all right. So that's all the S's. So it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might have like 9 colors left to do in this section. So. But I think I'll probably finish this off, and then I will jump out for today. I will be live Thursday. days were 24. I will be live on Thursday. Hopefully I'm feeling a whole lot more better than I am now. You know, but I know where the headache came from. The headache is an air pressure change. So, you know, it's nothing major. Now, yesterday, boy, the air pressure dropped so drastically. Are you just below we were just around freezing last night. But we're supposed to actually go back up into the 60s the next couple of days, 50s and 60s the next couple of days. So we're having a heat wave. We're having a tropical heat wave. It's the way I said, but it's not really. That's just what I called it. So I don't need a whole lot. So I'll just pour these into the lid and do them out of the lid. Does anyone else do that? You don't need a whole lot of drills. So instead of pouring just a few into your tray, you just pour them into the lid of the storage container you're using. I mean, I tend to do that because I work out of the bottles. So use the 9. Yeah, I'll do that sometimes too, Mia. But if I just need like 5 or 6, I'll just pour them in the lid and go from there. You know, but if I just need like 1, yeah, I'll dip it in the container and pull it out that way. So. But, you know, it is, you know, it is a relaxing activity, you know, but, it's a very stress relieving activity too, especially if you've had a rough day. You can just sit down and zone out and work on a diamond painting, and it's like the day melts away, you know? Like you totally forget why you were stressed, you know, and allows you to decompress, unwind, and, you know, then you can actually, you know, think about, okay, this is what happened today. This is how I can, you know, resolve what happened, or, you know, do this so it doesn't happen again, or things like that. All right, so I need the plus, 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 plus. Whoa, I didn't need that many. There we go. Now see all this over here, these little sections here, they're all an AB, so I'm saving them for last. Yeah, normally when I'm diamond painting when I'm not live, I either have something like on TV, usually it's A&E, one of my crime shows, or I have music playing. We have a local country music station here, called Bay Country 97.9. You can get it through the app called TuneIn, or you can go to their website and you can listen to it all over the world. Um, and or I'm catching up on YouTube videos or live streams I may have missed, or somebody that might be live at that time. Um, so, but normally, that's what I do. Most of the time it's usually, A&E is on in the background and I'm catching up on YouTube videos, you know. Um, then there are times I have a chat app I go on, and I'll talk with people on there and watch something or listen to music as well while I diamond paint. So, I just spilled some drawers. All right, so I got two colors left. Ooh, that wasn't supposed to come undone right now. There you go. Oh. There we go. All right, so I need the letter E. All right. Okay. All right, so we're on the last color for this section, and then I'm jumping out of here. All right, so I need a lily pod. I'm going to use my axolotl today. Oh gosh, now I got hiccups again. Lord, I had them earlier. Now I got them back again. I hate getting hiccups. I really hate getting hiccups. All right, so there we go. Goes in there. And get in there like you're supposed to. Thank you. I hate when they do that. When you go to put it down and it twists on you. You had to do some. Yeah, I got to do that this week too, Mia. Uh, probably do it tomorrow. I'm procrastinating on that one. That's one task I hate doing. If I could pay somebody to do it, I would. uh, oh, get back here, you little stinker. It's crazy that I can actually, if I drop a drill, I can pick it up with my thumb and actually get it somewhat in place. I don't even fold mine. Mine just gets thrown in and I have a clothes bucket in my corner. Because I don't have a dresser. So mine just gets thrown in the clothes bucket. I don't even fold them. Let's see, our dryer went up, so we have to hang our clothes on a clothesline. So we got clothesline running through our kitchen because it's where our main heater is. So, you know, everything dries really good. I'd rather hang my clothes on the line, though. I love the smell of it, especially if you're able to hang them outside on the line. And the last two drills for that section. There we go. Oh, come on. There you go. So that is what we got done on the Golden Valley by Chuck Penson for now. So I am going to go ahead and end the live here. And your 8-hour live is next week, right, Mia? Hey, Snug Sissy, you just caught me as I'm getting ready to leave. How are you and the girls? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had it right in my calendar. That's good, Sissy. I'm glad you're all good. Yeah, I got a little slight headache, and I need to run an errand to the store. So, but I wanted to get this section finished. Well, I'll bring it a little closer so you can see it. Look at this sparkle. Where's my? There we go. All right, so I'll put I gotta do it like this, or I can't get the hanger on there. All right, so Oh gosh. There we go. All right, so that works. I'm just going to plug that in there and just leave it plugged into that. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Sissy. Yeah, that sucks though that you've been sick because of that. Why'd you fall? You were supposed to fall. Trying to get everything put away before I go. These go in this one. Just that off over there for now. Yeah, that sucks, sis. You know, you try to go to work to, so you can earn a paycheck, and then they're gonna have the air on and make you all sick. That makes no sense, but typically a lot of businesses are that way these days. They don't make no sense. So I need to unplug that and put that in here. Let that one charge while I'm gone. I can just go there for now. But anyway. Mine, I have had a couple do that, sis, and then I press it back in place, and I've used like some kind of tape to hold it in place. Most of the time I use one of my 442 rolls of washi tape, but or 452, sorry. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to jump out of here, go take care of what I got to do. And I will be live. Yeah, I know, right? I'll be live again on Thursday. Same time, same bat channel. Until then, hug, loves, hearts to everyone. Give the girls kisses for me and hugs, Sissy. Mia, thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in, Sissy. Sorry that, I'm not going on for the whole 2 hours that I normally do, but I'm just feeling a little, not really what you call sick, but just like drained, But till then, I will catch everybody around later. Hugs. Bye, y'all.